When we did Daredevil, they thought I was a ninja. Okay. So we didn't rehearse. And I was like, these guys don't know what they're doing. Yeah. It was an audition. It was like a multiple rounds of auditions, actually. If I remember, I didn't know at the beginning what I was auditioning for. Yeah, it was like a blind audition. Yeah, they sent like two scenes, very well written. And I was like, ooh, I'm excited by that. So yeah, this is how it started. And then I ended up with CHARLIE COX, to do the test with him, and that was it. The showrunners, they described her as like a sociopath. So I was like, ooh, that's interesting. It was very appealing to me, and then I did my research and checked the comic books, and it just happened to be like this crazy, interesting, multi-facet character. So I was very excited by that. I first came across Elektra Assassin. Which was nuts. It was like a crazy, piece of art. So I was really, excited by that. He's amazing. You often hear that and I'm like, are you lying when you say your partner is so generous? But CHARLIE is like a wonderful human being. We're not close friends, but every time we're on set, it was just like pure chemistry. Like really, it started like this from the test, and we always had this thing, so I was always very excited to work with him. It's the end of a chapter. Who knows, what's gonna come next. I think we were all very grateful to have been part of this adventure. So yeah, we're a bit sad, of course, but also, content and grateful that we've done that already, and that's also just good in itself. I don't know. I have no idea. I would love to, because I think she's such an interesting female character. We're always talking about strong female character, but I think she's also someone who's just out of the norm and broken and very complex. So it'd be very interesting, to see that. I would love to. It was a great arc. Every time I've been very lucky to have so much to play with, and just to see her evolve and just like, finding my different parts of myself every time as she was evolving, in the storyline. It was a great journey. I enjoyed it so much. I had to do everything, basically, and it's so funny because when we did Daredevil, they thought I was a ninja. Okay. So we didn't rehearse. And I was like, these guys don't know what they're doing. They got lucky that I'm a black belt of karate. I've always done like a lot of martial arts and trained for projects. So they were lucky. But when Defenders arrived, and I was like, okay guys, you're telling me I'm going to do twice as what I've done before. We need to train. So then I had a proper training like I would have had on a movie set, like a month before. And because, yes, Lauren came my stand double. She's the best, and she would do all the crazy kicks and the wiring and stuff like that. But I would still have to go through all the choreographies. So I trained a lot. I play the queen of this imaginary land where my daughter is the princess. Is kind of a rebel, and she doesn't want a monarchy anymore. She thinks it's not democratic, and I'm like, okay. And I send her to a camp because she's a bit of a rebel, but it happens that she is a superhero, and we have a purpose here, which is protect our people and our land, and so it's about the conflict that teenagers can have with parents at some point, and it's a really fun world.
That sounds like a departure for you from your other roles. Like you're playing a mother figure.
Very much. It was the first time that I played. It's so funny how things happen in life. Like I became a mother in the last 2 years, but my baby is 19 months, and I just been given on screen a 14-year-old.
That's amazing.
So I've learned that the teenage years of my daughter are going to be potentially a bit hard. So I'm prepared now.
Lessons learned.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.